Hello, welcome everyone. How are we all doing today?
Good.
Awesome. All right, well, welcome to the Kids Farmers Market. My name is Miriam and I am the CalFIRST Specialist at the Foodbank. But today I will be your nutrition educator and I will let my co-educator present herself as well.
And my name is Carol and I'm a volunteer at the Foodbank, so I'll be helping out today too. Okay, we're going to have some rules though in the classroom so that everybody can participate. One is that we're going to raise our hands when we have to ask a question. We'll be kind to everyone, keep our inside voices, and listen for directions, okay? How does that sound?
Good.
Excellent.
Alrighty, and now that we've introduced ourselves, you know who our names, we would like to know yours as well. So, can we begin here?
My name is Scarlett.
Scarlett, okay.
My name's Julie.
Julie.
My name is Diego.
All right, welcome everyone.
Okay, we're going to do a little stretching before we get started with our lesson. So everybody's going to stand up and get your hands above your head, and we're going to stretch over with our right hand over to the left first. Nice side stretch in there. And then the left hand over to the right. Ah, good job. Nice. So the three types of foods that we're going to be talking about today are natural, processed, and ultra-processed. Who can tell me, what are natural foods? What foods are natural? Yes.
A tomato.
A tomato definitely is natural. And why is it natural? What makes it natural? Where does it come from?
Plants.
Plants, exactly. So it comes from the ground. There was someone else who wanted to answer? Diego?
It comes from like a bush.
So things that come from the ground, either a shrub or a tree or a bush, those are natural things. They go from the ground. So those are natural foods. It has to come from the earth. It can't be processed in any way. It has to be natural in the state that it's in, right?
So as Carol was just talking to you about natural foods, what fruit did we see earlier? Yes.
An orange.
An orange, yes. So an orange is a perfect example of a natural food that has contains no artificial or synthetic chemicals. So now that we've learned the three categories that we could place our foods in, which as a reminder is going to be natural, processed, and ultra processed, okay? So to help everyone remember, we came up with this cute little poem. The way I like to remember it is with the up and down beat. So I'll do the first line as an example, and then we can all sing it together with that same beat, okay? So, did it grow on the ground? So did everyone see that? Up and down? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start on 1, 2, 3. Did it grow on the ground? Did it grow on the tree? Did it walk on the land? Did it swim in the sea? Awesome. And then now Carol will be going over the small, short activity that we have for everyone.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to practice deciding where these foods belong. Natural, processed, or ultra processed. So who can tell me which are the natural foods up here? Yes.
The natural foods are potatoes.
Absolutely. Grows in the ground. What else?
And tomatoes.
Absolutely. We talked. That grows on a plant. Excellent. Who can tell me the processed foods that are in this group? Yes.
Ketchup.
So now it's recipe time. Yay. So today we are going to be doing bionico. Let's go over how to properly wash our hands. So as this graphic shows, we're going to wet our hands and then we're going to pour a dime-sized amount of soap onto them. And we're going to make sure that we're covering our hands very well with the soap, making sure we're getting all the cracks and crevices. And then if you need something to sing along to, you could sing the happy birthday song. So you could be singing while you're making sure you're getting all the soap, and then you're having the faucet running, making sure you're getting all that soap off as well. And finally, having a towel to dry pat your hands when you're done. And then once those hands are washed, we don't want to be touching our hair. We don't want to be touching our clothes. Nothing besides the foods that we are going to be using during recipe time. All right, so before we begin our recipe, I just want to let everyone know that our knives are only meant to cut our fruit and to be used on our cutting boards. So once I place a knife in front of you, please do not touch it and wait for further instruction from either myself or from Carol, okay?
Here's the recipe, and we're going to start getting it ready, okay? And we're going to start chopping up our fruit. Excellent. So we're going to give you each a bowl, and you can put your fruit in there. So we can use the spoons to put your fruit in. So once you put the fruit in front of you, you can pass it to your neighbor.
You can hand over your bowl to me, and I will give you some of the yogurt and coconut cream mixture.
Good. Excellent.
It's yummy.
So when you're picking the items, make sure you're carefully examining them, making sure that they're good and pretty and up to your standards. And Diego will start off the farmer's market.